What's up? It's Jeremy here, one of your very favorite people with Parkinson's. That is absolutely correct. Here to talk to you today about taking care of your care partner. I know us Parkies, we can kind of get self-centered a little bit. Maybe not self-centered, but self-focused because we're so worried about our symptoms, our medication regimen, how we're feeling, things we need to get done, our mood swings. That sometimes I feel like, and I try not to do this, but sometimes I feel like we can take for granted our care partner. In my case, it's my wife. My day is kind of a weird situation where I can walk in the morning when I'm off, and as soon as I take my medication, I have a lot of trouble walking, which is really, really weird and really, really difficult for me because I can be on and I can't walk across the room. I can be off, and I usually cook in the morning when I'm off. So it's important that we find ways to support or give our support person time to themselves, allow them to do some things to recharge their batteries, because as you know, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of somebody else. And I'll probably do another video maybe next week about taking care of ourselves and self-care. But today I really wanted to focus on, and this was actually her idea because I said, I'm going to do a video about self-care. And she goes, you could also include, hint, hint, she didn't say hint, hint, but how to keep your support partner charged up. So here's a few things I do for my wife. In the morning, she'll make my coffee usually, and I'll say, you want an egg? And with my shaky hands, I'll shake and crack the egg, and it'll take me 30 seconds to flip it over. But I really work to make that egg for her in the morning because she works full time, and I want her to have, some energy. So I make the egg for her in the morning. Another thing that I do to sort of allow her to recharge her batteries. Some weekend mornings I'll get up with my son who's 11 years old, and he is a motor mouth, and he's just full of energy. He greets the day like a rooster, just cawing and cooing and crowing. Just so excited to be out of bed. Well, on the mornings that I feel good, me and him will go to the park. I'll give my wife an extra hour or two to sleep. If I don't feel good, we'll just come down here and watch TV. Find a movie that we both like, and we'll sit and watch TV. Give her those extra couple hours of Z time, of her time, to let her recharge her batteries. Because, it's got to be kind of exhausting for our care partners, those of us who need that much help, to have to constantly be like, if she's going to plan something, she's got to think, will Jeremy be able to get what he needs done, and things like that. Usually she brings me my food in the evening. I eat I got a recliner. I've got like a little stand with all my utensils and condiments and napkins and over there. So she doesn't have to constantly get me stuff. But I'll cook, and then she's got to bring me the food. So that's something, that the extra step that she's got to do. Not only does she got to feed herself, she's got to get me food. Usually she takes me to my doctor's appointments. That's something that sometimes I can do myself, but a lot of times I need help with. She's constantly giving out and constantly thinking of me and how am I feeling. She'll say every night after dinner, she will say, did you get enough to eat? And I'm always like, either yes or no. And she's so kind to get me stuff when I need help. But it's got to wear out. So here's another thing she likes to do. She loves to get her nose. Please don't get your nose done, dear. She likes to get her nails done. Her toenails or her fingernails, pedicure, manicure. Depending on, I don't know, she's got a schedule. You'd have to ask her about it. But she'll say, I'm going out for this evening or this afternoon to get my nails done. So I can kind of plan on when to take my medicine so I can be around for my son and stuff like that. And here's another thing. She loves plants, and she loves her animals. Plants and animals, animals and plants. She needs that time to be out in her garden or go out to a garden or spend time with her pets. She's got a dog and a cat, and she's got 3 snakes. I'm not into the snake so much. She's got an axolotl, which is a Mexican salamander, and she's got a crested gecko. So I don't know. Don't ask me why. I'm not afraid of any of these things. I used to be scared of snakes, but I'm not now. I don't get it, but it brings her joy. She'll go out to these reptile shows, and she just loves the time away, just doing her thing, away from me and the boy. Me and the boy. Because, I mean, we can be stressful. Us Parkies can be stressful. Sometimes we're in a bad mood. I try not to let myself get that down or not get that moody, but sometimes it happens. So just think of your partner. Now, I know some of us are in situations where it's damn near impossible for us to go out and do things or give our spouses or our care partner, our friends and whoever it is that helps us. It's damn near impossible for some of us to give what we don't. I guess what I'm trying to say is we don't have a lot of extra to give. But if you do have some extra, please think of your care partner, and they will thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, if I want to see a smile on my wife's face, I'll be like, I'm watching the boy go to your reptile show, or I'm watching the boy go to your gardening class, or I'm watching the boy go get your toenails done. So yeah, that's all I got. Think of your care partner. You don't want to wear them out because you're going to need them later. That's all I got. By the way, I usually just pick out random stuff to put back here for like cool album covers, but this was picked out especially for this video. Help. We need help. They need help. Don't forget it. Peace and love. From the city of St. Louis.